So this is our Parents Week lesson plan, and before we start our first circuit, we're just going to review our safety stops so we can show the parents that we worked really hard on their safety stops this session. So first they can start with some bounce, 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 freeze, bend your knees. And then we can do a few show us your safety stop, and you can do it bounce, 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 freeze, bend your knees. Now safety stop. And you can go around and high five them. And then we'll do the first circuit. So for the first circuit, they'll start with their hands on the star, and they're going to do their donkey kicks, yeehaw, 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 yeehaw. And then they're going to come to the pebbles, and they're going to take a monster and put it under their chin, and they're going to carry the monster to its bed. And they can either walk over the pebbles or jump over, or they can walk on the pebbles and drop it into the basket. So for your parent-taught classes and very early threes, you should probably just have them step over the pebbles. But for the rest of the other classes, you should challenge them. On the next mat, they'll do their forward roll. So up so tall, down so small. Look at your belly, roll like a ball. And good job making sure to pick up your booty. And then they'll start standing on the feet, and they're going to run, jump on the X's, and safety stop on the mat. And for your early threes, you should have them do 2 or 3 jumps on the X's because they're not going to be coordinated enough to be able to do that in one move. Over here, they're going to go onto the alligator, step onto the balance beam, and the frogs are so hungry, so we're going to feed them a lot of bugs, and we're going to make sure to put those bugs with our hands all the way in their bellies so that we squat down. And then when they get to the end of the balance beam, we forgot to put the feet down, but we'll do an up so tall and jump on the feet, safety step. Nice. Over here, we're going to walk all the way up the balance beam. And when we get to the end, we're going to step down onto the purple mat, and we can jump safety stop down. Coach Malka, for the second transition, this time for Parents Week, we will probably just have them maybe sing a song like the Itsy Bitsy Spider, Old MacDonald's Had a Farm, so the kids can just calm down a bit, and then we'll go straight into the back of the room. So this is the back circuit for Parents Week, and the first station is a backward roll. This week they're putting the entire roll together, so they're going to start sitting up, and you're going to tell them before you roll, you have to wait for me. First, show me your pizza hands. Now smash your pizza hands on the wall. Good. When I say go, you're going to roll. Ready, set, go, and give them a spot, and they can roll straight back and stretch up. Now for your 3-year-olds or your parent-tots that aren't ready to put their hands back like that, you're still going to have them start sitting up. You're just going to have them put their hands behind their head like that instead and say ready, set, go, roll. And they roll all the way. Good. And then they'll come to the cartwheel mat and do their usual stand on the frog, cover the eyes, and jump to the next frog. Then they will come to the bars, and they're going to jump backwards. And your young threes, again, can do it forward. So they'll jump from pebble to pebble backwards. And then they will come to the next station, and they'll put their hands on the bar and walk their feet all the way up the wall and look at the wall, count to 3. At the next station, they're going to walk up the wall and kick the balloon. And your better 4-year-olds, you can tell them to do 1 with each foot. On the springboard, you can have them do jumps. So just hide your elbows, hide your elbows, hide your elbows. If you have a really advanced class, you can have them end in front support. But please only do that for kids who you really think can do it, because otherwise they might feel a little frustrated. And on the next bar, they're going to put their hands on the rings and put their feet on the ball. They'll do their glide swings that they did already. And then they'll come up the steps, and they'll finish with their sideways donkey kicks, feet inside of the box, hands on the red, and jump into the circle, jump into the triangle, jump into the heart. So that's our back circuit for Parents Week. Good job.